Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Yo Easy again. I'm just coming to you with a new deck variant of Kawaki Metals. It's called Checkmate. Basically it revolves around Rook Lord and Crusader. And here we go. Um, I have two Rook Lords. Rook Lord's effect is that when he's tribute summoned, you're able to pop up to two cards on your opponent's side of the field by removing one Kawaki Metal from the graveyard. He's a Celestia, which is pretty good, and he's a fighter. And the only reason I'm running two is because I could sit there and just circulate him with Crusader. I'm running two Gwangulates. Gwangulates is a pretty good card. It leaves protection for your Kawaki Metals by battle or by an effect, which is pretty great. And I just revolve three boulders. Three boulders is just basically the key to holding a lot of pieces together from my deck to my hand. He's good maintenance cost for Guardian, and he allows me to either search for an Iron Core and or a 4-star Kawaki Metal monster. So he's a pretty good searcher. Um, I'm running two Janes. The reason why I'm running two Janes is because we don't have Burzak or however you pronounce him. He mills off two off the top of the deck, so he's able to send an Iron Core to the graveyard, which I can fetch it back later on. He fuels my graveyard for Gwangulate and for Rooklord, so he's not that bad. Um, I run three Crusaders because Crusader allows me to keep on looping Rooklord. He gets me back Iron Cores, and he's pretty good as attack and defense wise, so it's not that bad. I'm running three Guardians. Guardians is Doom Caliber Knight of the deck, and the reason why I feel comfortable running three is because I have Guardians. So Guardian just says no to everything, and that's just basically it. So I'm running two Jujutsu Masters. Jujutsu Master Stun is a rock, and it goes good with the control aspect of the deck. And I'm running one random power hand because I'm only running one because I don't have that many normal trap cards, and he gets rid of Reapers and stuff, and he's a fighter. All right, let's go with the Magics. I'm running two Econs. I would tell everybody to run Book, but again, I'm a big fan of Econ, so. But personally, just run Book of Moon. That's it. One space, one heavy, one lightning vortex. Just in case if I'm unable to sit there and get overswarmed, that's what lightning vortex is for. Oh, swords of Ring Light was in there too. Just basically these are just staples you could just put in there. If you feel comfortable, you could sit there and place any other cards in there, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Two core compressions. The reason why I like running three is because one, I'm not a bad player, and two, because it leads to bad top decks. What our biggest problem is field presence and hand maintenance. So I don't want to sit there and risk discarding a card just for me to draw two when they become something that I'm unable to sit there and have synergy with on the field already. So that's why I only run two. Three Iron Cores. I'm really trying to make sure that I can only run two, but I can't because I have too many cards that require Iron Core in this deck. But sooner or later, with the help of a lot of people out there, we're gonna be able to sit there and figure out how to only run two. But so far, we gotta stick with running three and two Kaiser Coliseums. Basically, the reason why I'm only running two is because I don't want to have one on the field and then ready top deck one. Um, Another reason why I'm running it is because is that it leaves a lot of choices for Rook Lord easier. Um, you can have your opponent cannot have more monsters than you do. So most likely is always going to be one against one or two against two. So basically, there goes the monsters. I never go for the back row because even if he gets bottomless, that's a -1 card. So I'm always going for either a monster or the card closest to the deck. So there you go. Now I'm going with traps. One return from different dimension because I run Gwangulate and Rooklord. One Call of the Haunted to bring back an Iron Core from my graveyard. Two core reinforcements. The same reason as why I would run Call of the Haunted. one torrential, two widespreads, and these magic drains are my proxies for ability absorption core. They're effective as if I control an iron core, I mean a Kawaki Metal monster, and I have an iron core in my graveyard, it's a war chariot. So basically means is that I don't fear Honest no more. I don't fear Honest. I don't fear Black Rose. I don't fear Stardust. I don't fear none of that. And they could go eat a dick because it's a counter trap, so they can't my body it. Now we're gonna go with the side deck. The side deck consists of two core blasters. Core blasters is pretty much broken against light swarms, and light swarms is really being played now. So I have Wall of Illusion. Wall of Illusion is a good stun card, and it's very effective against GBs and light swarms. One Vanity Fiend. I'm not really pretty too much worried about special summons, but he's a fiend and he's a beat stick. Two GB Hunters. They just basically against Gladiator Beast, and he's a warrior, so it counts as good maintenance cost with Rooklord. I have three Dooms. Dooms is there because it destroys light swarms. That and like core blast is like pretty much like good game. They really can't get over it. It's really hard for them. One tornado. Tornado just there just to get rid of special summons really. Like there's no other excuse why. I mean, if I had a better card to put in that had Kawaki Metal in his name, I'll put him in. Two Wrecking Powers. The reason why I like Wrecking Power so much is because Delta Crow had a bit effect when it came out, so I figured that Wrecking Power would be able to do the same thing, and it really helped a lot. But this side deck it, don't main deck it. And two Iron Core Lusters. If you know people is gonna try to sit there and have a lot of back rows and all that, or just anti back row hate, you could just sit there, you could just side them in. That's just basically it. Thank you again. A lot of people have requested for me to post this deck online. I want to give a shout out to my team. It is what it is, located in the Bronx. Um, I'm gonna keep y'all posted on any future decks I'm working on. And this is O Easy, and I'll holla at y'all. One.